So, hello everybody, welcome to our event. I also want to say something like, let me speak from my heart, and I hope you will understand my language and my heart. So, I will talk about building product security in its engineering approach. It's traditional slide. Some words about me if you don't know me. So my name is Taras. I'm working Yandex in product security team of it. What else? So I try to make some try to help Russia Avasp chapter and try to write something in my blog. It's not often, but I try. So you also can know me by nickname Oxdev. So what this talk about? What problems do we have nowadays? Internet is very fast and so industry. And today, it's very important for internet companies to release their products to the production as fast as possible. So because if you release some functionality before your concurrent, so you are winner. In this situation, it's very hard to run with development team and help them to make a product as functional and beautiful and as secure. So how not to be a bottleneck in this situation? Let's look on this. I hope popular picture. It's a security development lifecycle. It's diagram from Microsoft paper. By the way, it's very interesting methodologies and so on, which give you by Microsoft. It's very interesting, but what also? You can see here different stages of development. It's, for example, design, implementation, verification, release, and so on. In these points, we need to have some security controls, like threat modeling, security, and so on, risk assessment, static analysis, and at the end, usually we have some kind of manual penetration test or security review or something like that. So if this movement becomes faster, it's very difficult to speed up our activities. I talk about security activities. So if you talk about manual activities, security becomes some kind of blocker for fast moving, and we have some kind of traffic jam here. So security team must improve themselves and also become fast and light, like this runner. From the development side, there are a lot of things and activities to speed up processes, like agile methodologies, like Scrum and so on, and DevOps. I call it DevOoops. And how many of you know what is DevOps, and how many of you have some kind of it in your companies? Oh, a lot of people here know DevOps and they use it. Okay, DevOps is some kind of combination and consolidation between different parts of product development process, like quality assurance, like development, and IT operations. And that guys together tries to make release cycle more more shortly and release product in production environment as fast as possible. For example, they have some kind of not some kind, but such things like continuous integration and so on. So do you use TeamCity, Jenkins, or something like that? I see one. Okay. So what we have? We have that from development side, the developers and quality assurance and another guys speed up, and we need to how to do in English Russian word успевать. We try to run with them. So, but in the same time, from another part, we have a lot of duties. Here you are a list of our usual duties, what product security team at Yandex have to do or usually do. For example, we have, of course, trainings, a lot of architecture review, of course, security audits, penetration tests. Of course, we have bug bounty programs, and we, product security team, manage and respond in it. And we also try to find time to develop and deploy security tools and controls, make some kind of research and development, and other. So, and it's only our product security team. And in this situation, we need to find a little bit more time to think and to understand how can we improve our internal process and speed up. So we need to go faster, we need to do our things faster. And what we can do in this situation? Of course, we can, like this guy, try to do our manual activities in more speed or something like that. Try to make faster our penetration tests and so on. But I think it will make some problems to our heads and another part of our health. So, what we can do? We can do, of course, some robots to do our work for us. And we made some robots, and I will talk about them a little bit. The first one is called Molly. It's distributed web application security scanning solution. It's a web service. It's internal web service which is built of Python, Django, and so on. It uses scanner called W3F. What else? It has rich REST API and some kind of web interface, and it's used by our quality assurance team and by ourselves. And another important thing that it is integrated into our internal tools like bug tracker, like quality assurance testing framework, and other stuff. And it's very important because it's easy to integrate it into existing development processes. Crusher. Crusher, it's a young brother of Molly, and its main aim is to test product environment. In a nutshell, it tries to find all our web service and try to scan it for web application security issues, and notify about it us and system administrators. Main difference between Molly and Crusher is that the first is purpose. Molly is for testing our products in testing environments, and Crusher is for product environment. And the second difference is it's optimized to scan a really large number of targets and in a very small period of time. Cat. CAT, it's some kind of code analysis tool. So it's a SAST, static analysis, security application security testing, static application security testing. It uses popular static code analysis tool like checkmarks, which is here, and you can ask everything you want. And Coverity. It's integrated also in our internal processes via API, and we try to sell it to our developers to help them make more secure code. Vulnman. It's another robot. It's a notification robot, and it helps us to know about unresolved critical issues, and what else? And daily send us some kind of digest about security situation in our products. It's also written in Python because we like this language, but in last time Golang became more popular, and I think that some tools we will write in it. So what else? It also monitor some third parties. It gets statics from dist, and take various description from it and notify about it us. Don't know what. Oh, I have here title. So it's Ampelmann. It's a guy. It's a green guy from Eastern Berlin, and it helps us to keep our eye on important things. In nutshell, it's an internal web service that grab a lot of information from different resources, like trackers, like our internal security controls and solutions, aggregate it and show it in a convenient way for us, like different diagrams, graphics, and so on. And it's not like dashboard. It's like it helps us not to see what wrong or not wrong with a current situation, but it helps us to improve our security processes. What else? So it's also written in Python, Flask, and Mongo. So what conclusion I want to say? We're not to try to remove our manual activities, but we want to free up time for more complex things, for more complex penetration tests and so on. But in the same time, we want to keep normal security level for our products. And what also we recommend you to optimize everything as much as possible, and measure it and improve your internal processes. I forgot very important thing in our beginning. I forgot to say thank you for our sponsors. I want to say thanks for Mail.ru Group for hosting us. I want to say thank you for Qualys and for checkmarks. And and you can ask me some questions. You can try. Or I see you.
Will Yandex plan to publish code of these tools?
It's an interesting question because some time ago we discussed with you about Molly and WTF W3F web interface. In most cases, it will not give you a lot of advantages because it's heavily integrated with our internal tools, and without this integration and without these tools, it will not give you a lot of good results if you will try to integrate to deploy it in your company. So maybe it will be better to think and to make your own solution in this way. So you can discover your internal tools and information resources where you can get some information or something like that. Or you can think how it will be convenient for you to find and scan your web applications, and after that you can try to maybe to build your own solution, or reuse some kind of existing ones. For example, solution from Mozilla called Minion. Because, do you know it? So Minion is a web application scanning solution from Mozilla project. It also integrated with existing scanners like Zap, Skipfish, and others. Oh, it looks like in previous time microphone was switched off. Great. So, another questions? Oh, by the way, it will be more convenient to if we have some microphones. Or you can try to say, and I will repeat it. Oh, we have microphones. One minute. It looks like, try.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Works. How often do you run your scanners? And how can you ensure that every code version that is deployed to production is scanned before it is deployed?
How often? In usual situation, we try to run it in every release, and in every release in testing environment, and every release to production. And usually, if results of such scans are bad, for example, product has some security issues, so it's blocker for release it in production environment. So answer on question how often, every time new code is arrived in testing environment and in production.
I see, thanks. And one another question. Who is responsible for keeping these tools actual up to date with current functionality? I mean, if something changes in one of the applications, who needs to update the tests? Testers or security team or developers?
Oh, we try to coordinate our activities with these divisions, with quality assurance team, with developers, with system administrators, and so on. So we try to improve it with them, and we are responsible for it.
Thanks.
So product security team has a lot of duties and activities.
I know.
Another questions? You know, I'm afraid I see a few number of smiles on your faces, and it looks like you, about 5 or 10 minutes, you will sleep here.
Taras, what about education, developers' education? Better to prevent some issues or not to find faster than other bad guys find some errors on your site?
Of course, we have internal trainings, but I remember a song and the movie from Pink Floyd about education and so on. And yep, we have trainings. We try to teach our developers how to make secure code, and not only developers but also everybody who want to know about it. So yep, we have it. And who is who make it? Of course, we make it. Product security team. We make everything. Questions? Do you have questions? Не, можно на самом деле на русском. Так, чтобы пошло, так сказать. Ну, хорошо, окей. Very fine. Let's give opportunity to talk second person. It's Zach. It's our guest from France, and I hope it will give us some interesting talk and some cheese maybe. So, but it looks like we have about 5 minutes time out, not time out. Break. Okay. So thank you, and не разбегайтесь.